Hello, my name is Natarat Mongkunsin. I am a senior in high school and I'm studying the math and science curriculum. I like to learn in a way that is fun, is quick, and creative. I don't like to be pressured into having to get really high scores so I can go to college, so I can win this competition or whatever. I want to study in a classroom where I can get along with the friends and I can talk and actually share what I think with them. I don't like memorization. That's one thing I really hate. Like whenever we study biology or social studies, it always bothers me when they just say, okay, just memorize that. And yeah, the thing I really like about learning is when my teacher can inspire me to actually want to learn what we're learning. I don't want the teacher to just talk, and we just sit there and take in all the information. I think that teachers can also learn from students, and students can also learn from other students. So in the classroom, I want there to be a lot more discussion and a lot more sharing of thought, And also, I think that in classrooms, one thing that would help is just to study something other than academics. Like there's stuff like philosophies or rhetorics that will just help a student develop their thinking, and that's just a different way to help them develop how they think. Students need to be divided into level according on their ability, because right now I think one of the problems is that you have very, very, very smart kids in the same room with kids who have very weak basic. So I think that we need to divide the students up. And not only according to ability, but also according to their interests. I want the teachers and the students to have more interaction and be able to talk. Be like, oh, this is what I think, this is what you think. And there's the difference, and we can actually get something going on here. My dream is that for kids to actually get smarter. I think there's a limit to how much smarter we are getting. I think we're just getting information poured into our heads, but there's no processing going on. I want students to actually get better to the point that they can actually make a change to the world, and they actually have that desire. I want them to be open-minded, to be creative, and to speak their minds. And I don't want a seniority-based thing in school, because I think it takes away from what you can learn from other people. If you think, oh, I'm older than you, I'm better than you, then obviously you're not going to listen to the younger students as much, which is a shame because everybody has something that they can teach you. Next, there's a problem in Thailand that there are a lot of students out there who don't have an equal chance to education. There are a lot of students in the outer province who don't have uniforms to wear. So I want people everywhere to have an equal chance of education. And I want it to be free for all, because there's a lot of poverty, and that's not going to change anytime soon. Oh yeah, one thing I think would be great is between school tournaments and competition. Like in this one district, you can have the different schools, group together and be like, okay, how about every month we have a match for, debate, for soccer, for volleyball or whatever. I think how much depends on the problem. I see technology kind of like a remedy. When you have a problem, then you find a solution and you use technology to become that solution. For example, like I said, in Thailand, there's a lot of people with not enough opportunities to learn, and I think that technology could really help that. There's that lack of teacher, the lack of resources, and if we could, set up computers there, we can just send video feeds, we can just send resources and stuff like that through the internet, so they don't have to waste the money to buy books, lose a chance to education because of the lack of teacher. I think that it can also make it more equal for people who live in the capital and people who live in the other provinces. And yeah, thank you for listening to me. That's what I think about education in a nutshell.